Welcome back to Crazy Bill's Garage, and yes, I have my voice back slightly better than it was for the past 2 weeks. So here we go with a used filter Friday, and I am excited to bring it to you. Friend brought me this one. Wife gave me this one. This is a Defense DL 3675, and this one came off of a 2005 Chevy 2500 with the 6 liter. He loves this truck. So I asked him, why are you putting a stinking crappy Defense filter on it? He said, because he has a box full of them. So, good answer. Good answer. But I told him, I don't know. I think it's just a cheap knockoff or a Fram built filter. He says he used to use AC Delco, but a buddy of his who was also a farmer gave him a whole box of these because he had the same truck as him. So now he's using these. So that's fine. But this truck with the 6 liter in it has has 295,000 kilometers, or we'll say that is 184,375 miles. Wow. Filter has 7,800 kilometers on it, or 4,875 miles. So we're going to deal with this one first, and then we'll move on to the wife's Baldwin filter. Now, I do know these were probably built in the U.S. I think he has a whole box of these. He said so. There's the number on it. So he's got like 11 or 12 of these left. I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? As you can tell, yeah, Baldwin, Fram built filter for sure, without a silicone anti-drain back valve. Boo! It's just a rubber one, and it's pretty stiff. Take a good look here. Oil looks fine. I don't think he does use synthetic in it. He told me, he's not big on oil and stuff, but he does do the oil changes. Ooh, that's nasty. That is nasty down there. It could be better or worse. Luckily, it's only this bad. I can't wait to see how good this turned out. Oh, this one is one with the right. Doesn't have a bypass valve. Oof. Nasty looking stuff. But this is not hard or anything. That's good. And still very pliable. Let's take a look at the filter here. It actually looks pretty nice. I'm surprised how well it looks. Here's where they connect right here. And we are going to... there it is. I got it. Super knife. Yes. Cut her off. Get a look at her. And see how well it looks. That came off nice. I see. Okay. Hold on. I don't want you to go anywhere. I want to cut against you. Little steel tube. Oh, well, okay. Steel tube left. Snappy. Yeah, a little bit. Not too bad, though. Yeah. It's just the adhesive. Got a little hard. The usual steel tube that Fram uses. Defense uses. And let's see here. How good is this going to look inside? I know that's a very nice engine on that truck. He does do good oil changes. Like I said, he only went to 7,500 kilometers. Got a little dirt in her there. It's not too bad. How well does this pull apart? Actually, that was stuck together quite well. Kind of surprised. This filter looks very good and clean. It does look pretty clean. Looks very good. So that Defense filter, as long as he keeps using them and changes them on a time, there should be no problem. Now we have this Baldwin. This comes off of a 2013 Hyundai Elantra GT, 320,000 kilometers or 200,000 miles. I know. 5,500 kilometers on this filter, or 3,437 miles. Can't wait to see how good this is. Well, that's pretty clean oil. Not bad. But we always are in that area of changing our oil between 5 and 6,000 kilometers. So, still very pliable for rubber. And we got the real spring. We got a little bit of ew stuff down there, you know. A little bit of ew. Not bad, though. Not bad. Some bypass. A little bit of stuff here, but that is at the bottom. Let's see. Here. It looks pretty good. This filter, though, was in her vehicle over winter. So, and then she just started driving it again. And she put on another, I think, 2,000 kilometers because it wasn't ready yet to change oil, was it? Bypass works beautifully, I must say. And we're going to cut the filtration off of this one. Let's see how well it looks. And I'm hoping not to see metal shavings or a severely dirty filter, because that would mean trouble for me. Or her. Let her take care of her own car. She does a good job. Very proud of her for looking after her own vehicle so well. There we go. Nice. And we have the louvers. These louvers are open, I can see. Very nice. It's got a tall, that is a very tall pleat. Didn't know they were so tall. But let us take a look here. This one I see didn't drain as well, but I did drain it for a few days. But I guess not as well. I don't know. Well, I guess we're going to have to look at this. It looks pretty good. Look at this through the microscope, for sure. For the first filter shown here on the microscope, which has been working quite pleasantly, by the way. I've finally figured out a good angle to get it at. And we have the Defense oil filter, probably made by Fram. Actually, it probably says on this filter here somewhere, made by Fram, but, well, we're past that now, so, yeah, it does. It says Fram Group there. So there we go, made by Fram. And definitely, this is probably cellulose material, for sure. It doesn't look too bad. Did a great job on my friend's truck there, so he'll be quite happy. Oh, crap. Now I just lost my other piece. Okay, I got to look for it. I flicked it somewhere. Well, you know, for the Baldwin filter. I can just cut another piece off. Not too big of a deal. But yes, well, let's take a look at that Baldwin filter right away. And here we are with that Baldwin filter with this, I don't know, is it cellulose, enhanced cellulose? You can never get a straight answer from the Baldwin Group. You never know. They just have it on the website, enhanced or cellulose or even synthetic filtration. I don't know. I've never found one yet that I found synthetic in it, but who knows? It could be or it's not. But this definitely looks like cellulose, and it looks like it did a great job. Like it got everything caught up in there. Not that you can see it, but yeah, I don't think anything made it through. Here, we'll do a quickie. Here, we'll go and look at the backside and see how well that looks. Well, I'd say the backside looks just fine, just as good. It's not laying as flat as the front side. But yes, it looks fine. It looks like nothing made it through, so the wife's car is in good shape. Not to say it'll be in good shape on the next oil change, because I told her I gave her a filter to put on there, and she wasn't happy about using it since she knows that it's just a Bosch standard filter and or a Bosch standard filter. She wasn't happy. So we'll see what happens on the next one. So there we go. I think both of these filters did a pretty good job. Mm, even a little bit in this cup. So did a pretty good job. So I was quite happy with both of them. I'll tell my friend there, Stan is his name, and I'll tell him, hey, just try to change those filters a little earlier next time. You won't have all that burning and stuff on your inside your filter of dirtiness. And he said, well, his truck does a lot of idling. He's a farmer, so it does do a lot of idling. So that's probably what's going on with that one. And the wife, just keep doing what she's doing because it's fine. It's looking fine. And I was going to do a test on her Elantra GT, and I was going to put it through 3 oil changes of what is that? Valvoline Protect and what is it? I was going to say Protect and Serve, but that's not it. That's something totally different. Well, you know what I mean with the Valvoline and Restore and Protect. That's it. So I was going to do that on hers, but no, I'm not going to now. I'm just going to let her keep changing her oil with the good old fashioned stuff. But tell me your insights, comments on anything you want, really. It doesn't matter. You know, I always try to answer everything, no matter what the question is. You know, you could ask me questions totally not involved in anything in oil filters. I'd probably try to answer them because that's where I am. You know, us Canadians, we like to be nice. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And come back Monday. I got a good one. There's a good one coming for Monday. And my voice is coming back. So, yeah, I'm going to get at her and get that video done a few days before I got to put her out. And thanks for watching again.